Hello everyone and welcome back to another Digimon Masters Online update video, and today is the 17th of November 2020. We have got a new Digimon Masters Online update, and in today's update we've got two new Digimons plus some new events, and some events have ended. As you can see here, the Witchmon event, the Pumpkin event is just finished, and as you can see that is back to normal, no longer the Halloween theme. That is it's now to normal. Of course, the birthday event is still going. It will be going for the next 2 weeks as well. It's 28 days. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Starting off with the first new Digimon, which is a new Palmon line called Palmon Original. So usually what I do is I go here into Digimon with the character creation menu and show the Digimon that I don't have access to. But Game King will screw up. If we scroll down, you can see a Palmon here, the normal line, and then if we scroll up down again, and then there is the same line instead of the new one. So yeah, I can't really show it to you, but it's actually the same. So the Palmon original line is the same line as the normal Palmon, with champion being Togimon and the ultimate being Lilymon. However, the mega is actually Rosemon. So yeah, this is the first time that we got a starter Digimon that are obtainable outside the starter line. So yeah, that's that, I guess. Now let's talk about how powerful Rosemon is. For a start, looking at their base status, the new line is automatically stronger, mainly because the size, it can get to up to 140% size, while the starter is capped at 100%. Now that doesn't mean anything. For a start, the starter line is stronger because of the burst mode. The new line doesn't have a burst mode, so yeah, it's just Rosemon, and of course it's a rank A, and it actually has the same models. They didn't make make a new model for Rosemon or anything, and same skill models. I think the cooldown and the status itself is a little bit different. However, that doesn't change anything. It's still a normal Rosemon, rank A, pretty weak Digimon actually. So yeah, next line I can't really show it to you here because unfortunately it's not been added to the Digimon character creation menu. The next one is the Floramon line. So there is actually a new Digimon, a new line with a new Digimon added, new rookie type Digimon. It's actually been a while since we've got a new rookie. I think the last one was Hackmon back in April. So yeah, that is new. Of course, her rookie form is Floramon, and the champion is Digimon. Now Digimon is not new. Floramon is completely new. However, Digimon is not new, but it's the first time that Digimon been obtainable. He used to exist in the field as a mob Digimon. It wasn't obtainable. And then we have Lotusmon. Lotusmon is not new, but she also existed in the field and as the ultimate for Kiyoimon. So Lotusmon is like the not new one. However, her ultimate form, which is Lotusmon, is the new one. Now Lotusmon is on rank A, and Lotusmon is a data type Digimon, rank A as I said, and her attribute is wood. Now looking at her status, her attack speed is 2.4, which is really bad. Now both Lotusmon and Rosemon are overall very weak Digimons, and Lotusmon's skill first is called Serpent Ruin with 4 seconds cooldown and 2.3 thousand attack, again very weak. Her second skill is Seven's Fantasia, and it has 8 seconds cooldown with 4.8 thousand attack, all that at level 1. So yeah, Lotusmon and Rosemon, not very strong. However, adding both Digimons that are rank A will basically mean something. So in case you don't know, there is actually a Jogres between Rosemon and Lotusmon, which is this Digimon. Rafflesimon? I have no clue how to pronounce it, I'm sorry, but that is probably gonna be the next new Jogres that will be added. It's not yet in GDMO. Both of them actually been added in GDMO. Rosemon line was added for a while now. So yeah, in GDMO they didn't add it. Actually, Rosemon was added before Gundramon X. However, it seems like they waited to add both at the same time. So yeah, now judging by how weak both of them, Rosemon and Lotusmon, is, the next Jogres is going to be either a mid-tier SS rank, and at the highest will be a very low-tier SS plus. Yeah, that's it. Don't expect anything stronger than this. Of course, how to obtain this Digimon is from the good old cash shop. Of course, you buy them for 70 crown, and there is a 50% discount for almost everything except for this item. Next, we have the area drop improvements, or nerf rather. So all mobs at Shinjuku maps, Tokyo Odaiba maps, and Verdandi Terminal are no longer gonna drop bits. You know, money for a start. Mobs at Verdandi Terminal used to drop like 1 or 2 mega per Digimon, and mobs at Tokyo Odaiba, I think at Odaiba map, they used to drop like 3 mega each kill. So yeah, they have been nerfed. They are no longer gonna drop anything. like at all on those three areas. So but that's basically for boaters to basically stop boaters from, you know, boating there and getting free money. But that's not the way to fix boats really. Like, people are still gonna have boat, they're gonna find somewhere else to boat. I'm afraid that doesn't fix anything. One thing you will notice is the Digimon names are all jumbled. Like, this is not Raptor Jamon, obviously. This is not Tilinium. What the heck? Yeah, you can see, look here, Aero Vidramon, Tylomon, Alforce Vidramon, and Kilomon. Yeah, they messed up really bad. It's not just in Vendari Terminal. There's most of the maps and most Digimon names are very jumbled. It's just... And it's time to talk about the new events. So the first event is a double status for both Rosemon and Lotusmon, and the event time period is gonna be from 17th November 2020 up to 15th of December 2020. So it's almost a month. Next event is a Banshu Training Center event dungeon, Penitentiary Training Center. Yeah, so that is a new event dungeon. The event period is from 17th of November 2020, 1st of December 2020. So yeah, so to enter this dungeon you need a pass, and you get this pass. You can actually get up to 2 passes per day. The first one from a daily quest, you just talk to this guy and you'll have it, and the next way from the login time reward. So you can enter this dungeon up to 2 times per day, and we are gonna do that now. I've got these items that you can get from that dungeon. And yeah, so we'll go there and talk about the items and what to do with them after we are done. And it uses the D terminal map. Aha, and you actually spawn one at the end of it, not at the beginning. So yeah, on your screen are all the mobs in the dungeon alongside their difficulty and what they drop. So it seems that you can get stored piece item, multiple of it every day, and Tears of Joy item you can only get 1 per day, it seems. Plus there's a very strong boss by the end of this dungeon. So these are Dobermons that have 50% items of dropping it. As you can see, it's the restored piece is 50% to be dropped from Dobermon, and there are multiple Dobermons, which they are pretty easy. You shouldn't have a problem with Dobermon. Next is Puppetmon, which the difficulty seems to be normal, but it's still pretty easy. 21,000 HP, still very easy, and you'd have 100% chance of dropping the restored piece item. Aha, so the next on the list seemed to be Gundramon. However, we have encountered Digimon first, so we'll have to go back to Digimon later on. Here we go, found Gundramon, and his difficulty seems to be hard. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be hard, and by the way, I'm using uncloned Dugenon, so yeah, I only have 59,000 HP, and yeah, so Gundramon is pretty easy. And Gundramon actually drops 3 restored piece, 100% chance. And once again I've encountered Nanomon. However, there is some Digimons before him, so we're gonna have to go back to Nanomon later on. Aha, found Metal Seedramon, and the difficulty very hard. Let's see. Nope, still pretty easy. Yep, only 100k HP, and it drops 5 restored piece. Now we have to go back to Devimon. Actually, Devimon's difficulty are actually very easy. Yeah, I didn't read that, but they're not in order in the screenshot that they have added to the patch notes. So yeah, Devimon pretty easy, and Nanomon difficulty is normal. So yeah, and yeah, you can see 40k HP, and it gives 4 restored piece item. Aha, so we are done with all the mobs that drop restored piece item, and I've got 24. However, depends on how you are lucky or not with Dobermons, because Dobermons have a 50% chance to drop it. So yeah, next mob is Piedmon. Piedmon will actually drop item called Tears of Joy, and this guy's difficulty seems to be dangerous. So let's test that out, I guess. Alright, let's see how hard this guy is. Yeah, not that much, and this is my Gizmo status. The cone is not much, so let's see. Okay, so this guy is also not that hard. However, we have one last boss. So Piedmon did give us Tears of Joy, and he's the only only boss in this dungeon that gives it. So you can get up to 2 Tears of Joy per day, because you can do 2 runs per day. So yeah, that is it. Next boss is this guy, which is actually very difficult, level 120, and let's see if we can take him down. So I'm blocking most of the attacks. That is nice. I'm actually having attribute advantage because I'm light. So let's see. Yep, he hits really hard, but I'm blocking most of the attacks, so that's nice. So yeah, it seems to be doable, and he just did critical damage. Yep, he's dangerous. You need to be careful. So you're actually gonna, it's optional, so yeah, you don't really have to do it all day. If you think you're wasting a lot of healing items on it, then you can easily skip it. But I think I can do it. So yeah, I have about almost 8 million HP, and when you kill him, you will get this box, and this is the items that you can get from this box. Not bad actually, because you can get a 7 days yellow soccer, and see what I'm gonna get. Random buff box 50%. That was sort of a waste, but it's RNG, so you can choose either to do this dungeon or not, and you can get out from Digimon over there. So yeah, my Rosemon was a tough one, and he do critical damage against you, which is really bad. So when you complete the dungeon, you can craft a whole bunch of items using the items you forgot, and this is the full list. You're seeing it right now. And one of the best items you can get from here is actually the earring. So this one is random, but if you manage to get the red one, you can actually get 2 hit options on that ring. So basically most of the rings you get from the sovereign dungeons, you can get 2 hit options. However, if you get the red quad core earring, you can get 2 hit option, which is actually pretty cool. You can get more items like backup disc and buff box. You can get like a level 4 or 5 Raymon, hatchback up level 5, and the Digimon boost package, which actually gives you skill damage and critical damage 100%, which is very cool. And there you have it. This is a new event. Now all items, or at least most items in Cash Shop, have 50% discount except for those items. So yeah, that is the new event and new update. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you double like on it and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.